You can fix your hair. We're live. Hi, friends. Hi. Can you wave? You're in a trance. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Bob. Good to talk to you again. It was great to hear your voice this morning on the phone. Oh, hi. Yeah. Look, who's that? That's you. That's a cute baby, huh? How is everyone today? Getting ready for a quarantine Thanksgiving? Whatever that means. Glad to see everybody on. Feel free to drop a thumbs up on the video if you want to help people find us and jump on with us and have some fun. We've got a sweet, sweet lineup today, like Delaney said. Somebody earlier in the week, I think it was Robert, suggested Sugar, and it sent me down a whole rabbit hole of sweet songs. So why not? This holiday coming up in the US, Thanksgiving is all about eating anyway. So, hi, Bill. Everybody says hi. Vicky said thank you. He says, I think I'm pretty cute too. Thank you, Marty. Oh, say bonjour, George. Bonjour. All right, David's on and ready to go. Somebody's playing peekaboo with him on the other side of the camera, so that's what he's giggling about right now. All right. We'll give people one more minute to jump on. If anyone has questions for Zabe, he's happy to do a little Q&A before we get started. Like, how did you get so cute, huh? He says he was born that way. I was born that way. Zabe already had his music class. We lead a music class in our neighborhood on Wednesday morning. So he already had his singing class this morning. It's pretty funny. Hi, Edwin. Hi, Roger. Hi, Patty. Yes, I know. Delaney, that's so funny. I was thinking about Edwin as we prepared this class too, because he's always hungry. So yes, Edwin, go get your snacks so you're not starving during class when we talk about candy, and more candy. Okay, all right. Time to get serious. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. We're working on waving. We're not quite there yet. We say bye-bye. Look, who's that? Bye-bye. Okay, he's off. He's over us. All right. Good to see you all. Thank you for putting up with me and my guy. Yes, Chris, Sarah Sponda is definitely a Girl Scout song. That's so funny. Edwin says bye. He says bye. He's going to go hang with his Cece, who's his grandma. So, Zabe is going to have some turkey for Thanksgiving. I cannot tell a lie. I'm not cooking per se. I ordered from H-E-B, which is the best grocery store in the whole world that we have. It's a Texas thing. But I just ordered a whole Thanksgiving dinner from them. So keep it easy. But I wanted him to be able to try all the different sides and all the turkey and everything. So, yes, he will get to try that, and he's going to probably be excited about it. I know we are. So, all right, y'all. Let's take a big, deep breath. Let's get going. We've got a bunch of songs we're going to sing today. So, in through the nose, out through the mouth, forgetting about all the craziness in the world that is happening outside of this space, because there's a lot of it. So let's just take a big, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And our friends in other parts of the world, not in the US, you guys probably are maybe thankful that you don't have to, worry about the holiday coming up. I don't know. Big, deep breath. And out. It's so different not having everybody together and doing a big family thing. It's kind of a bummer, but we'll all make the best of it, right? One more big, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice. Let's bring those shoulders up to the ears And drop them down. And again, they shrug up to the ears. Hi, Christine. Happy to see you today. And down they go. One more, up and down, rolling those shoulders in a nice big circle. Starting to warm up. We want to warm up that head, neck, chest, all that good stuff. You can switch directions if you'd like. Making some space for singing and breath and all of that good stuff. All right. One shoulder up, other shoulder down, just pulling. And when I say pulling, we're not pulling, just feeling a little bit of comfortable tension between the shoulders, as we stretch. Lovely. And switch it out. Remembering to breathe and take big, deep belly breaths as we go. Switch one more. Good. And last time. And shimmy, shake it out. Really good. Let's get into that head and neck a little bit. So we're going to tip over ear to shoulder. Just stretching, feeling a nice stretch along the side of the neck. Letting the head hang heavy to the side. Come on up. Other side, ear to shoulder. Chris, it's so good to see you on. I feel like we haven't gotten to chat in quite some time, so I'm really glad you made it on the chat today. Have you been joining us and just coming on later or doing the class later? All right, chin to chest, looking down at the floor. If anyone else is out there and not chatting, we would love for you to say hello on the chat so I can say hi to you and give you a little shout out so we know you're here. And come up. All right, so we're going to go ear to shoulder, rolling forward, continuing on to the other side, and straight up. So we're doing a nice little half circle. Oh, good. Joan's here. Joan, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you checked in. So ear to shoulder, rolling forward, continuing to the other side, and up. Nice. Let's just turn over the shoulder. So chin and nose turn. Drawing a straight line over your shoulder. And back to center. Coming to the other side. Chin and nose lead and come all the way to the side. Hello, if you're just joining us, I'm so glad that you're here. Jump right into our warm-up. And come back to center. Clasp those hands in front of you. Push forward. Remember that you never have to do anything that we're doing. It's all optional. It's all good for you, but it's all optional. So if anything doesn't feel good or you're not up for it, just skip it and come in when you can. Good. Rounding the back. Really getting a nice stretch through the top of the back. And with this stretch, imagine all this space being created for your lungs to fill with air. Hands come back, puffing out the chest forward. Reaching backwards toward that back wall. Nice. One last time, let's do the opposite stretch. So hands clasped forward, rounding the back. Feels good. And opening back. Good. Let's chew really big. Chewing on some sticky taffy candy, since we're on a candy theme today. Good. Take that mouth and scrunch it over to one side. Other side. Switch. Last one. Now quick side to side. I feel a little bit like the genie from My Dream of Jeannie, right? Or was it Bewitched? No, I don't know. Which one? Wait, was it Bewitched with the nose? I can't remember. Okay. Somebody can let me know which one was the nose. All right. Really great job. Let's do me, may, my, mo, moo. again. Me, may, my, mo, moo. Really making a different shape with your face and with your mouth with each of these. So I'm staring right at a picture of my face, so I can really see that. So if you want to check it out, you can either find a mirror or you can pull up your phone in selfie mode and really make sure that you're making a different shape with your face for each of these sounds. Me, may, my, mo, moo. One last time. Me, may, my, mo, moo. Lovely. All right. Let's just hold a nice ah. We're going to get a big, deep belly breath. So when you take that big breath, I want your belly to expand like an umbrella. I don't want you to fill it up, okay? You can put your hands on your belly and make sure that it's expanding. Make sure you can feel that breath entering your lungs, entering your diaphragm. And it's not just coming into here, right? We're not just taking a shallow breath. We're not just breathing into our chest. It's all the way into the belly. So big, deep breath, and we're going to just hold ah as long as we can. Hi, Donato. Okay, big, deep breath. Ooh. All right. Yes. Okay. Bewitched is the nose twitching. Hi, Patricia. Glad to see you. Okay. This time, let's do a lower oh. Okay. Big, deep breath. Hold it as long as you can. Breathe normally, maybe take a big deep breath, regulate your breathing one more time. This time we're gonna do it pitched up a little bit. E. So an E, wherever is high for you. So it doesn't have to be the same note that I'm on, although sometimes it sounds funky if we're all doing different notes, but I can't hear you, nobody else can hear you, so you just have to deal with yourself. Okay, we're gonna do E pitched up and holding it as long as we can. Here we are, big deep breath. Excuse me, my goodness. All right. So you'll notice probably that when you put your tone and your pitch in different places, you may have more breath power, less breath power. It typically takes more breath to make higher notes, which is why for some of us, myself included clearly, that high note didn't last quite as long, and that's okay. So let's get into our tongue twisters today, which is a classic that we've done before quite some time ago. But the first one that we have is red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Let's say it 3 times in a row. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Done. All right. You did great. The next one we have is Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. All right. I know that we have at least one Irish friend out there, Miss Marie in Ireland. I don't know if she's checking in on this class, but if she is, hi, Marie. So we've got our Irish wristwatch. Let's say that 3 times in a row. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. So you can use all of those consonants. Hi, Flo. You're just in time. Just jump right in with us, doing some tongue twisters. Okay, so use those consonants, Irish, wrist, watch, to kind of separate out all of the syllables. Irish, wrist, watch. You're doing great. The last one we have is 3 free throws. 3 free throws. Like we're in basketball, right? 3 free throws. Let's do it 3 times together. 3 free throws. 3 free throws. 3 free throws. Lovely. Okay, we've got our movements that go with them because it can never just be a tongue twister, right? No, sometimes it is just a tongue twister, but today we've got some movements. So hands come out, just straight out, facing up. And we have Irish wrist watch. So you're just tapping one, tapping the other. Don't worry about going on the same side as me. Pick a side to start with and go with it. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Okay? The second one is Irish wristwatch. This one's a little bit trickier. So there's 2 ways that you can do it. So you've got your hands down. You can come up, flat, down, flat, up, flat, down, flat. If you want maybe an added challenge, you're going to work your brain a little bit differently, work each side separately. We're going to go up with one and down with one, and then flat. Switch, flat. Up, down, flat. Switch, flat. Okay? And on that, we say Irish wrist watch. Irish wrist watch. And you can remember because you're using your wrists, we're flexing our wrists when we say that. So we've got our wristwatch. And then we've got 3 free throws. And those hands just kind of go up, right? So we have crossing, 3, touching those shoulders open, free throws. Okay? 3 free throws. We're going to put them together. We'll say 2 of each. So red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch. 3 free throws, 3 free throws. Here we go. Hands are up, and we start with tapping side to side. Here we go. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. All right, decide which way you're going. Irish wrist watch. Irish wrist watch. 3 free throws. 3 free throws. Very nice. Let's do it one more time. A little bit faster. Then we'll move on. Okay, here we are. We have, hands are up so we can tap. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Irish wrist watch. Irish wrist watch. 3 free throws. Oh my. Woo, we're going to shake that out. We're going to let it go. Pretend we're done with it. Okay? Let's move right along. You'll notice we did this last week. I said you may or may not see it again, but I decided we'll do it one more time just because I think really making those shapes and letters with our hands and working with our hands is so beneficial for so many reasons. We get the cognitive, we get the physical benefits of moving those hands and wrists. We've got dual tasking of singing while we do movement. So there's so many benefits. So I thought we'd have to do it one more time. And I promise we'll move on from it after next class. So let's go over our American Sign Language letters. So we've got S. It's a fist with your thumb right in front. P is so tricky. So it's your peace sign facing down with the thumb on that middle finger. If that's too much, just do your facing down peace sign and we'll call it good, right? So S, P, and then R. Those are our first ones. So R is just cross your fingers. Let's try it on the other hand. We've got S, P, peace sign facing down. Add that thumb if you want. And R. S, P, and R. So our Sarah Sponda goes. Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. Okay, so we get our ret is R, set is our S, and then we switch hands on the second S. Okay, let's go. Starting on the other hand. One hand may cooperate more than the other, and that's okay. Here we go. Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. And we're back to our original hand. Okay? We've got a few more letters. We've got D, which is like your O with that pointer finger up, D. R again, a do, re, O. And O is easy because you just make an O. A do, re, boom, day, B. So B is all 5 fingers squished together with the thumb in front. So we've got do, re, boom, day, O. Okay? Then we've got a do, re, D, boom, day, ret, set, switch, set. Then remember we've got our A. This is the last letter. A. So goes from the thumb in front. Hi, Spencer. Yay, Edwin. I'm glad you're happy about this because I wasn't sure. Okay. So S, we go to our a, se, passe, P, peace sign down. O. O. All right. We're going to go super slow. It's okay if it trips you up. You can focus just on the singing if you prefer. You can change up the letters if you want. We're not worried too much about doing the exact right movements, but we want to do something generally because we've got these nice little wrist movements going on. We've got some little cognitive stuff happening. So do your best. Smile through it, and let's try it. We're going to do this and sing the song 3 times through. Each time, at the end, we're going to move up a half step. Okay? Here we are, moving slowly so we can get in all those letters. We start with our S, which is our fist with the thumb in front. So, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. A do, re, O. A do, re, boom, day, O. A do, re, boom, day, ret, set, set. Now you're A. A, se, passe, O. Moving up. Let's start on this hand. Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. A do, re, O. A do, re, boom, day, O. A do, re, boom, day, ret, set, set. Now you're A. A, se, passe, O. Last one. Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, Sarah Sponda, ret, set, set. A do, re, O. A do, re, boom, day, O. A do, re, boom, day, ret, set, set. Assez, passe, oh. Yay! Give yourself a big round of applause. You did lovely. You did great. Smiled through it, right? And we made it to the end. So there's always that. Let's get into our very first song. So we've got Sugar, Sugar, and I'm hoping that Robert Camper might jump on with us because this was his idea, I think. All right. So we've got, today, so we have to, hi, Jody. Hi, Jim. Oh, no worries, Bob. Glad you were here. All right. Yeah, you can always catch the replay because this will be posted and it'll be up for a week or longer if you're a member. So you can always jump back in where you left off and continue. So we've got Sugar, Sugar by the Archies. So we start with sugar. Now, there's a great backing part that we've got to add in since we're singing a cappella. So we are going to be our own accompaniment. Ba, 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 ah, honey, honey. So it's ba, 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 ba. So you got to add that in and you have to smile and have fun with it. So we've got sugar, ba, 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 ba. Oh, honey, honey, ba, 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 ba. Really good. So when you do that, oh, kind of scoop up to it. Oh, honey, honey, oh, honey, honey. Okay? Then we go, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Okay, let's do that whole first part. We've got sugar, ba, 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 ba. Oh, honey, honey, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you, you. We'll go up on that. Okay, the next one, same melody, but it's reverse. Honey, ba, 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 ba. Oh, sugar, sugar, ba, 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 ba. Exactly the same. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. So when we do the first one, and you've got me wanting you, we're going to go up so that we can go back into honey, ba, 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 ba. And then we do the second part. You are my candy girl, and you've got me wanting you. Okay, to put a little end cap on it. Then we've got, oh, Robert Camper's in the house. Good. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Woo woo. Robert in the house. All right. Then we get to, I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. So again, we're kind of being our own backup singers on that second part. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. Then we have the same melody. I just can't believe the one to love is feeling too. Can't be right. Sometimes I copy and paste these words and then I come back and I'm like, I think you missed that, but we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. I just can't believe the one to love is feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Okay, so we're being our own backup. Yay, Heidi, yeah, you were here, I think when we were talking about it, was that Monday, I think, that we were talking about this song, so had to add it in, and then it snowballed, and now we've got a whole sugar theme, so. All right, then we get back to our chorus part. Oh, sugar, but we're adding in that second aw at the beginning to go into it, and we've got to scoop it. Oh, sugar, ba, 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 ba. Ba. Oh, honey, honey, ba, 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 ba. I think you have to shimmy your shoulders on that. I think it's required, right? Like, ba, 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 ba. I think you have to. You are my candy girl, and you've got me wanting you. So on the first one, remember, we go up, then, aw, honey, boop, boop, ba, 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 ba. Aw, sugar, sugar, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you've got me wanting you. So that one stays down. Then, same melody as the verse before, we're just putting in some new words. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. Knew how sweet a kiss could be. So we're kind of echoing and being our own backup singers. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Good. And then we just finish with the chorus. So it's easy enough. Have some fun with it. Move a little bit if you want to get those shoulders into the action. Shimmy out. And get those scoops in. Those are really good for our voice. Just to practice kind of inflection, yeah. So that way, when you're in a conversation, sometimes our voice can get kind of monotone. So these scoops and singing and moving our pitch around, that's all things that are going to help us to have emotion and inflection in our voices. And you may have to really work at that in conversation. But if you work on it outside of a conversation, then when you get into your conversation, it may just come a little bit easier. So here we are. We're going to sing this song. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Feel free to do the same. All right. Here we go. Let's have some fun with it. Oh, Anne, good. Yeah, Anne and Karen would love to chat with you, Karen. Okay. Here we go. We've got from the top. Sugar, ba, 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 ba. Oh, honey, honey, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey, ba, 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 ba. Oh, sugar, sugar, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you've got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the one to love is feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Oh, sugar, ba, 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 ba. Oh, honey, honey, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, ba, 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 ba. Oh, sugar, sugar, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I knew how sweet a kiss could be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, ba, 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 ba. Oh, honey, honey, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you've got me wanting you. Honey, honey, ba, 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 ba. Oh, sugar, sugar, ba, 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Yeah! So fun. Even more fun when you sing it with the track. So go find that lyrics document, click the title after class, go jam out and have some fun, and make sure you wiggle it out because it feels good. Okay, next up, Sugar Pie, Honey Bunch, I Just Can't Help Myself by the Four Tops. We've got sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I love you. Let's just do that much together. Sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. All right, let's do that whole first part. Sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. All right. So it's a lot of the same melody on this one. So, in and out my life, you come and you go. So it's really similar to sugar pie, honey bunch, in and out my life. It's a little bit different because we're saying different words. There's a different little rhythm pattern there, but it's pretty similar. So in and out my life, you come and you go, leaving just your picture behind. And I kissed it 1,000 times. Let's do that second verse. In and out my life, you come and you go, leaving just your picture behind. And I kissed it 1,000 times. Same melody-ish. Next line. When you snap your finger or wink your eye. So we kind of add in another little half line there. When you snap your finger, it just like in and out my life, but it's another separate part. When you snap your finger or wink your eye, I come running to you. I'm tied to your apron strings, and there's nothing that I can do. Good. All right, let's do, let's go from in and out my life and do those two verses because there's little nuancy differences. So, in and out my life, you come and you go, leaving just your picture behind. And I kissed it 1,000 times. When you snap your finger or wink your eye, I come running to you. I'm tied to your apron strings, and there's nothing that I can do. And then it's there's some instrumental stuff, so it'll make more sense when you sing it with the karaoke track, but then we get to, can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. And then we're back to our chorus. Sugar pie, honey bunch, I'm weaker than a man should be. I can't help myself. I'm a fool in love, you see. Same melody, but fitting in a bunch of different words. Wanna tell you I don't love you. Tell you that we're through, and I've tried. So, kind of like when you snap your finger or wink your eye, we kind of add a little line in there. Wanna tell you I don't love you. Tell you that we're through, and I've tried. But every time I see your face, I get all choked up inside. Then we're just repeating the same melody for a few lines. So when I call your name, we're going to keep that same melody for all, 6 of these little lines. When I call your name, girl, it starts the flame, burning in my heart, tearing it apart. No matter how I try, my love I cannot hide. Yeah? And then we're back to our chorus, just to the end, fitting in different words. 'Cause sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I'm weak for you. Can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Good. We repeat that with some different words and then some different words. And then at the very end, we just do, no, I can't help myself. Sugar pie, honey bunch. And just imagine all of the fire cannons going and like fireworks and all the excitement because that's the big finish. And then and there's like confetti cannons and all kinds of stuff, right? So it's a big finish at the end. So you've got your sugar pie, honey bun, strike a pose. I don't know. We're getting crazy today. All right, y'all, let's sing this song from the top. Have some fun with it. It's fairly repetitive. If there's parts that you're like, how does that go? Just jump back in on the chorus whenever you can. Remember, this is our workout, so we want to get nice power, vocal power, nice big deep breaths, nice volume. So remember, we're thinking about volume, thinking about being extra loud and intentional, not screaming and straining. So I don't want to see these muscles really popping out, but I want you getting a nice big deep breath so that you can throw your sound to the back of the wall. Okay? Here we are. Sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. In and out my life, you come and you go, leaving just your picture behind. And I kissed it 1,000 times. When you snap your finger or wink your eye, I come running to you. I'm tied to your apron strings. There's nothing that I can do. I can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. Sugar pie, honey bunch, I'm weaker than a man should be. I can't help myself. I'm a fool in love, you see. Wanna tell you I don't love you, tell you that we're through, and I've tried, but every time I see your face, I get all choked up inside. When I call your name, girl, it starts the flame burning in my heart, tearing it all apart. No matter how I try, my love I cannot hide. 'Cause sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I'm weak for you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bunch, do anything you ask me to. Can't help myself. I want you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bunch, you know that I love you. I can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. Sugar pie, honey bunch. Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. I don't think that when the Four Tops sang this, or I think the Temptations have also sang it, I don't think they had like the confetti cannons at the end like we did, but that's just our take, like our modernized take on it. So hope you enjoyed. All right, our very last song is a little bit more mellow. We've got The Candy Man from Willy Wonka. So we've got, who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it in dew. Let's just do those two lines. Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it in dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. So you've got your little slinky coming down the steps. Cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. The Candy Man, the Candy Man can. The Candy Man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. All right. Same melody, next little versey. We've got, who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie. So, not strawberry, it's strawberry. right? So we're going to pretend we're like in the UK or something. Strawberry lemon pie. Soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie. The candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Good. And then this is the one part that's a little bit different melody. The candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Let's just do those lines together. So, the candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Repeat that melody. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. So that one's really kind of tumbling. You can even eat the dishes. Good. Let's do the candy man makes everything he bakes. Here we are. The candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Good. And then we're back to the melody from the beginning. Who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The candy man. The candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it. You have options of where to go here. I'm going to go up. You can come with me, or you can keep it down. Candyman thinks it should. But I'm going to go, and I invite you to come with me. Candyman thinks it should. And that can float. That doesn't have to be like belt it out, right? It can just go into that head voice, that kind of airier head voice, and that's okay. If you want to go there with me, just come along for the ride, and it doesn't have to be anything too crazy, right? Okay. So, let's see. And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should, or thinks it should. Those are your choices. All right? Okay, let's see. Let's see what I'm missing on chat. I think my chat is being goofy. Okay. All right. Perfect. I had to pop out my chat. Margaret Ann, hi. I'm so happy you're here. Let's see if we can pop us back in now. Whoop. No, of course not. Okay. All right, you guys. Restore. Okay. Here we go from the top with the candy man. Are you ready? Here we are. Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it in dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? The candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie? Candyman, the Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The Candyman can. The candy man can 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should. Yay! Well done. Bravo, bravissimo. Lovely job. Somehow, after that little break, the Candyman maze, we kind of got into a weird low key and we just went with it. This is the beauty of the key of Maggie, is you just never know where you're going to go. Yay. But I had a great time with you guys today. Lovely job. Feel free to send me any thoughts, comments, questions, concerns in the chat box. Next week, we will not be having class together. We're going to take off next week from Wednesday through Saturday. So next week, we'll have Monday with Nancy, Tuesday with Lauren, and then we'll come back the following Sunday with Nadine's Relax and Reset class. So definitely join us for that. Let's see what's happening in chat since my chat's being goofy. All right. Yay. Okay. All right. Edwin and Heidi and George, thank you. This was very fun. To all of our friends here in the USA, I hope that you have a nice, happy, safe Thanksgiving. I hope that you get to chat with, friends and family, and maybe via Zoom or however you can safely do so. Friends in other parts of the world, we are still thankful for you and so grateful that you are part of our community. And we will miss you for a few days next week, but don't worry, we'll be back and better than ever. So that'll be fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. 2 weeks. And then in 2 weeks, George? I think I'm missing it. Thank you, Joan. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you, Vicky. Always a fun time. Yeah, feel free to comment on the video if you want and let us know what your favorite part is. So if you go down, actually under the video instead of the chat, you can tell us what your favorite part of the class was. As always, I'm always open for song suggestions or anything. So that's super fun. If you have anything you really like us to sing, and I'll see if I can make it work. So yes, we'll see you in 2 weeks on Wednesday, but we have classes the rest of this week. On tomorrow, we have Debbie's class, 11 a.m. Central, and then Nancy's Rhythm and Moves class at 1 p.m. Central on Zoom. So you can email us for the link there if you don't have it already. And then Friday, we've got class with Polly. Saturday, we've got our brand new Young Onset class that will be uploaded. And then Sunday, we are Relax and Reset with Nadine, which is a beautiful meditation, kind of a chair yoga class. It's really, really nice. So enjoy, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your week. And I'm sure I'll see you in chat again before we go on Thanksgiving break. But thank you all. Very grateful for you, and we will talk very soon. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Oh.